Hello, 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 people. A little
Yo,
late, but always on time. Full time vibes. African King
lateness is
Academy.
greatness. Late
Yeah.
greatness.
How you doing, lads?
Yeah, I'm
I'm
good,
good,
man.
man. How are you guys?
Yo, AK, bless up, man. I'm good, bro.
Big up,
Big up
AK.
AK, man.
Pick up AK.
Mm.
Oh, he's ready. He's internet ready. All right.
Man said he's internet ready, you know. AK said he's internet ready. Finish my work. I got something
Big up
new
Boss W.
that opens. All right, Bosh. All right. What's up? What's up, Liverpool Prophet Vigilante King? What's up
Big
with
up,
you, man?
boss.
Them, yeah?
All good, man.
All
Hope you
good,
won
bro.
as well.
Yeah. So, guys, it's official. The Prem is back this weekend.
Wish I could say I'm excited, but I'm not excited, to be fair.
Okay. Why you ain't excited, bro? I
I
thought you
mean,
said,
brother, have you seen the way we've been playing prior to
bro.
these? Well,
Let me ask
before
you a
the break
question.
kicked
Have you seen us how we've been playing last season? Huh?
in? Last season was last season, brother. I mean,
Bro,
you lot have been quiet this year, man.
you man won a trophy last season. That's factually, huh?
We
Factually.
did, yeah.
Okay.
But I know United fans that were, didn't want the break to happen. They was loving life.
Lord, loving life, bro.
I needed the,
Anybody,
I needed the, but I was glad that we didn't play, man.
bro. Listen, any United fans said they loving life. How we played last season. They are on drugs. They on some type of drugs, bro. Like AK so AK4P said to that Arsenal fan, if he's on drugs or what is he drinking? Because brother, that guy was chatting nothing but shit, bro. I never seen so much shit chat. Yo, bless up, AK, in my entire life, bro. Like when I showed that video to my coworker, that's an Arsenal fan. I said, bro, that's how you sound. You sound just like this, brother.
Who's
No,
this?
AK, what's his name?
Fuad.
Oh, I know you mean.
Brother, I swear down, bro. Like in my life, bro, in my entire life, I never seen a manager that spent 1.3 billion. That's less money than Pep. That's less money than Amarim. That's less money than Wenger. That's less money than Jose. That's less money than Conte. Brother, that's less money than almost every manager in the Prem.
It
And then
is.
and
That's
didn't
less
win
money than
fuck
Pep
all.
Guardiola.
It's more.
Brother, brother.
Every. It's more than every manager. More than every manager in our history combined. He spent
Yeah,
more.
big up
Big up AJ and big up Bossa Blue.
yeah, big up the boss of blue. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
big
bro,
up AJ Bossa
so
Blue.
bro, when I tell you I'm a United fan, and I tell people, I'm like, bro, listen, I am a United fan, but I do watch other teams. I do watch other films. I don't necessarily watch my team, right? The man them in the panelists here could tell you I watch other teams, and not being biased here, bro. Arteta should have been sacked last season. Factually, lads, am I wrong?
Should have been sacked before.
You're not wrong.
Okay,
You're not wrong.
okay then. So the fact that even King says if Maresca don't get it together, he'll be sacked. Maresca won the championship trophy, the Conference League trophy, and the Club World Cup trophy. And King said if that brother don't get it right, he has to go. He doesn't care if he won 3 trophies, yeah, in basically one season, yeah, brother. How is this manager so protected? That's number one, yeah. How is this manager so protected?
I
How,
asked
bro?
myself. I
I
asked
want
a
to know
lot.
how.
I don't know. I've been trying to find an answer. Ask a lot of people the same question. I don't know. Like the press conference at Arsenal, I can understand that you can control that, but the entire media is just crazy.
Bro, listen, Pep had a mad season last season. The media was talking about that. Amarim had a bad season. The media was talking about that. Slot
Ted
won the
Hart.
league. The media was
Ted,
talking. Ten Hag. Ten Hag.
Yeah, he was given loads
Russell,
of
I'll
shit
tell
by
you
the
why.
press.
Russell, I'll tell you why. It's because of the so-called 115 charges. There's Pep's leaving at the end of the season. We are the main targets for the media. That's the problem.
Bro, y'all not getting relegated, bro. Y'all probably
No,
gonna pay
nothing's
a
happening.
fine. Y'all gonna pay a fine, and that's pretty much it, bro. Like
Uh,
anybody that's trying
uh,
to
Russell,
say,
Russell. Sorry, Russell. At this point, I'm gonna say this. I think the entire country hates hates us. The entire country hates any team who gets into the top four and does better than the big six.
bro, no, there's no big six, bro.
No, there's only a big four.
Yeah. There's no
Yeah,
big
big
six.
four. That's it.
I'm
Big
sorry
four.
to let you know,
They
AK,
hate
you're
that.
not in the big. You're not in the big four, bro. I'm sorry to let you know.
Yeah, but if you get past 115, it'll be a big five.
Yeah, should be a big five, but
Yeah. You just got put some some envelope
But
under their desk.
but
Just a
but
couple
but,
winks at
but
the FA, and then
I give credit where credit is due. Yeah, the fact that growing up as a kid, I always see with this. Look at this man's beer cup, bro. Look at this man's beer. Let me see that cup again, bro. Let me see the cup again, bro. Let me see this cup again, bro. Oh, that man is chilling. So yo, I give credit where credit is due because I've seen City at their lowest and I've seen them and obviously I've seen at their highest. I give credit to what Pep has done with that team. You feel me? I give credit where credit is due. I'm not a biased person, but I'm just saying if he leaves, we don't know who gonna be the next manager there. But I give credit where credit due. This man has won that club a shit ton of trophies. Feel me? And that's the actual fact, right? So I'm like, why the fuck is Arteta so protected, bro? I just want to fucking know why, bro. Why?
I
Facts,
want to know.
bro.
I want to know
I'd keep him
because
forever, man. I'd keep him forever. As a rival, keep Arteta forever. Keep him as long as possible. You know what I mean?
it's obvious why. It's the club. It's Arsenal Football Club has been known to keep their managers for longer than needed. They did it with
yeah,
Wenger.
far too long. Wenger
They're
should
doing
have
it with
gone off to
Arteta.
8-2.
Yeah.
Mm.
So, it's just the nature of the club that you support. How long a manager lasts. I think when it comes to the Arsenals, the Liverpools, I think they give their managers enough time, maybe too much time for them, and then if they fail, they fire them. Whereas as a Chelsea or a City is just gonna get rid of a manager if he doesn't win a trophy 2 seasons in a row, or even if he wins a trophy in the first season, if they don't like what's gonna go, then they'll move on from him.
I tell you,
You know,
And then
Jake,
United's a bit iffy. United's a bit fair weather. Sometimes they give them time. Sometimes they're like, ever since Ferguson left, I think they've just been going through managers. But obviously the Ferguson time was such a long period that it was difficult for them to kind of bounce back after losing such a great. So
yeah, it's true. This is true. This is true. This is true. To me, the last success, major success for me, and I'm not talking about no fucking FA Cup, is when Jose won the Europa League. That was the last major success for us. Other than that, it's been very brother,
I don't really call the Europa League a success though. That's the thing. So, like for a club of United size, I don't think you've had success since Fergie. For me personally, Jose Mourinho
That's true.
did the best job he could, but if one
He,
of
he
the
did
most
say
winningest,
he did say finishing second was one of his greatest achievements at United. So
yeah,
pretty sure he said something
people
like that.
took the piss out of that when he said it, but
yeah.
it was true.
Yeah,
It was
yeah, bro.
telling the truth.
But listen. I be telling fans, yeah. I said, bro, I don't celebrate second, third, fourth, fifth, or sixth. It's win me the fucking league, win me the Champions League. If not, good fucking bye. And I tell them this is the same shit for Amram. The fact that he gave Spursy the little shit that is Spursy. I don't even consider them a part of the big fucking six because they never won a Premier League ever won a fucking Prem. Yeah, brother, Ruben Amorim, go around and find out this season. Yeah. Fuck around and find out. Yo, listen, y'all thought me going on a rant. Y'all thought that was a rant on AN Sport. Y'all didn't see nothing yet, yeah? Fuck around and find out, Amarim. You gonna learn not to piss me off. You gonna learn, yeah. And keep playing Diogo Dallo. Keep playing Diogo Dallo, yeah. Keep your king. Move that. Move
Get that filth off my screen, bro.
Filth
Get
out of
that filth off my screen right
that
now.
shit out of here, bro. Get that shit out of here, bro. That should even make me more upset, bro. Yeah.
I think I'm the only. I think I might be the only non-Spurs hater here. To be fair,
I feel like I'm gonna puke, man, after seeing that.
Man, seriously, bro. Everybody's club here has more history than fucking cunt Spurs, bro. Seriously.
Fuck Spurs.
Respectfully,
Fuck
bro.
Spurs.
Well, what have they done? What have
No,
they
no,
done?
no. What are you saying respectively? What's wrong with you? With the utmost disrespect, fuck Spurs.
That is true.
No, but
That's funny.
it is true.
AJ's comment, that's hilarious. If he actually said that, you're welcome to him. And you can have win while you're at it.
oh my days, Sir Jim, you know.
Bro, what?
Oh my god.
He's welcome to him. You know what? If he ends up at United once Arsenal sack him, mate, I am going to fucking laugh.
No, bro,
I am going to laugh so much.
If this happened, bro, I will rebrand the channel, bro.
Please let it happen, please.
I
Go from Arsenal to United. I'll drive him to Manchester myself.
Hell no, bro. Get out of here, bro. Like, how about how about we drive him to League One? How about that? Because that's where the fuck he belongs, bro. Get out of here, bro, AJ.
Yeah, I agree with AJ. You're welcome to him. I'll drop him off in about 4 hours, mate.
Hell no, bro.
No,
Get
I
out
think
of here. And bring up.
not
Yes,
to Arsenal.
bro.
Fuck that.
The fact that Garrett
That won't happen.
Stinkgate is sir, bro. But what did he
That's a
achieve,
joke.
bro?
Was
That
it
is a
nothing.
mistake,
I
bro.
swear Southgate was linked to United a while back.
Yeah, no, he
I
would have gone.
don't
He would have
want
gone to
that. I
United.
don't want that guy. No,
Aryan, he was linked at one point, bro.
Yeah,
brother.
Yeah.
I don't want
Really
Stinkgate
linked.
nowhere near my. Bro, listen. How somebody become knighted and they fail to win anything with England, bro? Fail, bro. Factually fail, bro. Listen. How many Ferguson won because of his achievements in sports, right?
yeah.
Beckham got knighted because of his achievements in sport. Sir Bobby Charlton won it because of his achievements in sport. Am I missing anybody else, guy? Am I missing
Lewis
anybody
Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton.
Lewis Hamilton got it for his achievement in sports by actually winning shit. So how somebody got knighted for not winning fuck all, bro?
Well, I think the coach from the England rugby team of 03 when they won the World Cup was knighted as well. And the captain.
Okay.
Yeah, he
So,
deserved
but that
it.
makes
That's
sense.
what.
That's for winning.
Yeah, absolutely deserves it.
That's for winners, bro. Winning. So you mean
You
to
know,
tell me they knighted a scrub like that, bro? Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah, for good feelings in the finals. That's it. Good feelings of finals. Man,
Yo, King, you said this the other day, right?
Yeah.
You don't watch England international football because you just don't trust it. You just don't trust it. And the fact that they have Tuchel as a proven winner doesn't guarantee England is gonna win. Fuck all, bro. Like seriously, bro. Like it's like
I was at the game last week, Rust. It was so fucking boring.
Yeah.
Okay then.
Yeah, he's basically like Pochettino, but the German version.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
that's what he's become. He's become very because I think Bayern didn't like him when he was at their club. They didn't like him at all because of how pragmatic he was. And then also the thing about him is this is what I don't like about Tuchel, right? This man is putting Joe Kwanzaa ahead of Trent in terms of the pecking order of right backs for England. But for me, Trent should go to the World Cup because of the ability and the talent that he has in terms of going forward. Like he's the kind of player that even if he's not starting, you put him off the bench, the kind of crosses that he can put into your strikers, your attacking players, the ability he has on the ball, he has to be taken. But no, England would rather take scrubs like Jordan Henderson and that, and Lewis Dunk and that, and all these old men that aren't going to do niche, and then wonder why they don't win a World Cup when you have managers that are trying to go back to yesterday and bring Marcus Rashford to the World Cup. Come on, man, Marcus Rashford ain't going to do niche. He's a bum and scrub too. I don't know what voodoo his agent said to Barcelona for them to take him. Because let's be honest, he should be doing the Sterling package right now. He should just be at home.
I've said for years, Rashford should be in League One.
Yeah,
He's an absolute.
Bro, listen, I know people who work at Trafford, yeah? I know people who work at Trafford. Some of the shit I've heard about Trashford. And when I was calling him out last season,
please, Bossa Blue.
Big up Barca Blue, yeah. Oh, he's going to a mental man. Fuck this. It's football. You don't have time for that, bro. Let me tell you this, Barcelona. I hope you lot buy him, yeah. And you see when the true big up Barca Blue. You see when the true self of Rashford comes out, then y'all gonna know. Talk about he's balling, he's this, he's that and that, brother. Fuck Rashford, bro. Fuck that guy, bro. That guy was supposed to that guy when that guy got the number 10 shirt. We have the number 10 shirt. That's supposed to mean something. You're supposed to deliver on number 10 shirt, right? For me in Man United, it's number 7 and the number 10. I could give two toss about the number 9, but for me, it's the 7 and the fucking 10, right? You have a piece of shit like fucking trash mount has a 7 and fucking the fucking Mr. Bling Bling at Barcelona, yeah, that was number 10, bro. Let me fucking tell you guys something, yeah.
You know what gets me? When people say that, what gets me is when people say that, oh, Rashford's still young. I swear he's like 30 plus now or something, or he's coming up to 30.
I think
He's
so.
not exactly the youngest player no more.
Fuck out of here, bro.
You know something I've got to say? I think as well it might be time for England to start playing with 2 strikers because Harry Kane spends more time in his own box than the opposition. Maybe it's time to have Watkins up there alongside him because Harry Kane, he's always dropping into his own half. He spends more time near the halfway line than he does in the opposition's half and playing long passes.
Oh man, Rashford's 28. He ain't young no more. He's
Like,
28.
This is what I've been saying for a while.
He's the same age as me. He's the same age as me. Oh my god.
Yeah, people say, oh, Rashford's still.
So, brother, like,
that would actually make sense. Like, if they retired certain numbers, that would be sick if they did that. They do that in basketball. They retire numbers, but
brother.
Yeah.
They don't really do that no more unless a tragedy happens. I think so.
Yeah.
Brother,
The number 14 should have been retired by Arsenal after Henry left. I ain't gonna lie.
I absolutely agree. And the 10 after Bergkamp.
Brother, let me tell you this, right? Fuck Trashford. Fuck Mason Mount. I don't fucking rate them as players. I don't rate them men as fucking players. I don't.
Hey, he's talking about your boy, Mason Mount.
Oh yeah, no. He got us. He got us the money, Mace. Thank you.
One is injury prone, and one is going through mental health because his gal left him. Fuck off. Yo, seriously, bro. Seriously. Oh, he's doing good at Barca. He's doing this at Barca. I say trust me, bro. It's when y'all buy Trashford, and I think Barcelona might buy Trashford. I will be there, Barcelona fans. Yeah, I will be there when Trashford show his real colors. Yeah, lazy fucking guy.
But we'll get off that. We'll get off the international topic. We'll go through the games of the weekend. Do you want to start with the best game, or do you want to go with the worst?
Anyone y'all want to start with? Let's
Who
get
is
it.
the best game? It's the North London Derby, isn't it? If I'm not
North
mistaken.
London Derby is the best game. The second best
On
game is
Sunday,
Newcastle
yeah?
City.
Yep, Sunday.
Yeah.
It's a big one for Arsenal.
No, I'm looking forward to it.
Is this person trolling in the chat? Are they trying to wind me up?
Who's
Oh
who's
my
trolling?
gosh, that's got to be a wind-up.
That's a
That's
Barca
gotta be
fan.
They have to be winding me up, bro. They have to be winding me up, bro. Because what? I said I've seen the only thing Rashford could ever say in his entire career is winning the Europa League. And I'm not talking about domestic trophy. That's the only major trophy he ever won in his life.
I don't know. I don't think the Europa League is a major trophy for me.
No, for him, bro, for him.
Oh well, no. Well, personally, I think he hasn't won a major. Then
get out of here, bro. This person is whining me. Yo,
the best thing he's won is a couple FA Cups. But I mean, being at United and the only thing to your name is a couple FA Cups, a couple EFL Cups, and Europa League. That's terrible, considering Mank born and bred in that.
Okay.
But no, we'll go from. Actually, no, we'll start with Liverpool, Nottingham Forest. We'll start with Liverpool, Nottingham Forest.
I say one thing on this: Liverpool have to win that game. If they don't win that game, bruv, if Liverpool do not win that game, slot machine. All Liverpool fans have to start questioning slot machine, bruv, because the fact
we already broke him, Russell. No point. We already broke him.
I don't know, because Prophet, you've had a couple weeks off, obviously, because of the international break. You got Forest, obviously, Sean Dyche. You know what you're gonna get from him. Low block FC and all that, with them big boys in Forest. But how are you feeling about the game coming up? Because obviously you said you're not excited, but you don't need to be excited. You think you're gonna get the win?
I mean, you said the international break might help, but last international break didn't do nothing. We came back just as bad. We lost to United. The break before that, the first one, came back and nothing really changed. So I want to say I'm confident that something's going to change, but honestly, I think it will just, if I'm being realistic, I think it will be more of the same. Forest, I mean, they're going to do the low block. Slot has been complaining about low blocks all season. So, yeah, that's the way to play against Liverpool. And I'll be honest, I think we'll struggle. I think we'll struggle to create. I think we'll struggle to break them down. Do I think we'll win the game? I think we will because we're at home. And I think the crowd might get us over the line. But I don't think it's going to be a 3-0 or thrashing or nothing like that. I think it'll be one of those close, like 1-0, 2-1 type games. Don't be surprised if we're 1-0 down and we got to come back and win it 2-1 or something and we score late. But yeah, we do have to win this game. Points-wise, even though we got beat by City, I don't think we're too far off the top. So if we do win this one, I think maybe we can get a bit of ground. But, if you don't win this one there, kiss it goodbye. I think we're 8th in the table right now. We need to start climbing up a little bit to get back into the top 4 at least. So yeah, it's a must win. And Slot needs to win as well. Pressure's on the manager. Our players have actually been balling out again for international for their internationals. It's a shame they can't do that for Liverpool, but we'll see what happens. I think we'll win, but I don't think it'll be easy. I don't think it'll be an easy afternoon.
Okay. I got a second question. Do you think you're gonna play 2 up top? Do you think you're gonna play 2 up top, or are you gonna go stick with a 4-3-3?
I'd like to think we would, but Slot will stick with the 4-3-3. He's too stubborn. So either he'll go 4-2-3-1 or he'll go 4-3-3. So yeah, I'd expect Ekitike will probably start. Salah will start again, most likely. Kirkes will probably start. All the people that are smelling it out at the moment will probably start. And yeah, that's why I said it's going to be more the same. Wirtz will probably be on the pitch. He'll probably look lost again. Yeah, I mean, I think the manager has big decisions to make, but, he clearly can't make them. He can't drop Salah. He can't drop Kirkes for a sustainable amount of time. He cannot play Chiesa no matter what. Yeah, it's going to be more the same. I think it'll be a 4-2-3, unfortunately. But I do think we should switch to a 2 at the top.
Big up King.
Big up to King.
Yo, King. That's up.
Yeah, Soboslai.
Soboslai.
I
He
see
had a
that one
bad day
tweet
against the
I remember.
Irish.
Yeah, I see
You know,
Yeah.
Oh
you know
yeah.
what's funny? Ronaldo did the same thing, and look what happened. And then Szoboszlai did it. Same thing happened.
Yeah. Never celebrate too early.
Mm.
You
I
never
will
know
say,
what can
did,
happen.
did you see that second goal Hungary scored?
Nah, I didn't.
You
Can't
should
say I
go and
did.
watch that. That was unstoppable. No goalkeeper in the world would save that.
Mm.
Okay, I'll check that out. I'll check that out.
We'll
But
have to check that out.
okay. Anyone else got anything to say on the Liverpool game? Anyone? Or do you want to move on?
Yeah, I think I'll go. I mean, look, following the previous battering that we gave these deluded lot, yeah, and we have seen the tears enough already. I think the pressure is on Slot. So it's a must-win game right now for Liverpool, and if they lose again, oh boy, it's gonna be peak.
Mhm.
Yeah. They can't even afford to draw. To be honest,
Nah, it's got to be a win.
They
A
can't
win.
even
it's got to be a
draw.
win. They can't even draw really. If they have any hope or ambition to kind of resurge their kind of season, I think this period of games they have very easy games.
We
coming
got
up.
a good
Like,
run, to be fair. I think we got Forest, West Ham, Sunderland, Leeds. So these are all winnable games. So if we're not picking up wins, it's serious question marks on the manager and the team.
Facts.
well, let's say you don't win all these games. Do you think
The
Slot's
manager's
gone
got
by
to go, I think.
January?
What was that?
Is he gone by January?
If we don't
Slot.
win these games, he should be gone by January. If we don't win these games, will he be gone by January? Probably not. I think unless he doesn't get top four, I don't see him going nowhere. If he doesn't get top four, I think there's a big decision in the summer to be made. So I think he'll get sacked if we don't get top four, but if we do, I think he's here to stay, unfortunately.
What if he's like second half of the table around January time? Because if you keep dropping points, that's
I
a
think the club,
possibility.
if he's floating around the second half of the table, that is really worrying. After winning the league as well last season, if that's where we are, I think the club are going to have to make a big decision. I would pot him if that was the case. I think you got to save the season at that point.
You
He has
guys
to be
spent
gone.
$500 million, bro.
Yeah, exactly $500 million. You can't be mid-table or in the second half of the table after spending that much. So if he is, bye, you gotta go.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. I like
Personally,
that.
you know, can I get my bit? I think he has to win. The amount of money he's spent
Mm.
and the players he's got rid of, making
Honestly.
a huge call to get rid of Diaz. I mean, I think that's really affecting you guys.
That
this
was a
season.
mistake. Getting rid of Luis Diaz that should have paid him the money he wanted.
Yeah, we should have got rid of Gakpo instead, in my opinion. Kept Lucho around. But yeah, I just don't think that Slot has spent the money the best way he could have. There was no need for two strikers, really. Well, there was no need for Isak. We should have put that money towards a centre back. I just think the manager got a little bit too big for his boots in the summer, and he's kind of feeling the backlash of it now. I think Klopp's way of spending very little and keeping the core players the same is kind of sitting all over the spend big narrative now. I think I think a lot of us are seeing that maybe, Klopp was onto something when he wasn't spending a lot, and we were doing what we were doing because we spent big and it's not worked out.
Put it this way: no more Dutch coaches in the Prem. No more. Just no more Dutch. No more. I don't want no more Dutch coaches.
AJ, if Slot gets sacked, who would you want? Well, obviously, I think all of our preferred options would be if we can get Klopp back, let's get Klopp back. You know what I mean? But will Klopp want to come back? And if he did come back, would he guarantee a long-term stay? I don't think so. So as much as I want Klopp back, as much as we all want Klopp back, I doubt it would happen. Other options out there, I'd take Nagelsmann from Germany. I think Nagelsmann could get the best out of Wirtz 100%. He's already doing that for Germany when they do play, when Wirtz plays for Germany. So I take Nagelsmann. Enrique as well. I know people say he's at PSG, but let's be honest, Liverpool are a much bigger club than PSG. If we want if we make a play, we should be able to get him out of there. So the option would be Klopp first option, but if that can't happen, I'd definitely take Nagelsmann or Enrique.
Use one more. Like, say if Slot does get these wins in the next few games.
Oh, then happy days. He's turned it around.
Do you think you need reinforcements in January? And do you reckon it'll be a player like Mark Gay, for example? Because I think that's who you should have got, in my opinion, for your defence.
I think we definitely need a centre back in January, 100%. Konate.
Another one even.
Konate.
Yeah, Konate ain't it, Aryan. Aryan, Konate ain't it, bruv. I'm telling you, his head is in Madrid.
Yeah.
Well,
Konate just ain't there at the moment, so we need a centre back to come in and displace him out of the team. He's had decent games, Konate, but he's had more crap ones than he has good ones. On the Guehi thing, though, it looks like he might not. I don't think he moves until the summer, because I think this summer gone, it was only really Liverpool interested in him. I think now you're looking at Madrid looking at him, Barcelona looking at him. I think PSG and Bayern as well. So it's not just Liverpool. He's got options now. So I think he waits till the summer and he makes his pick there, because he's definitely got.
Hasn't he said he's a Liverpool fan?
He has. He has.
Yeah, so I think that's what we'll probably get him in.
Yeah.
So look at your squad and to be honest, if I was him looking at Madrid and Liverpool squad, I'm going Liverpool.
Yeah, I think what's worrying is that I'm seeing rumours that we might not look to buy no one in January, which it's incredibly worrying, because if we're
big up Joshy J.
Big up Joshy J.
Big up Josh. Yeah, big up. If we're floating around 8th and we don't make enough signings, it could get bad. So we have to bring in a centre back. I think we're probably going to end up needing to bring in another centre back in the summer anyway, because I think Konate moves on. He leaves on a free, so but we need one for sure in January as well.
Konza's another one. If you got Gay and Konza, that's a good pair. So obviously they play for England to keep that chemistry going.
Like I said, the Isak money could have gone to a centre back. Big up Adam. Yeah, the Isak money should have gone to a centre back. Really, just shows that the manager spent it bad.
And listen, this may sound controversial. I don't think Isak suits Liverpool. Should have stayed himself in Newcastle. But you know what? In life, you gotta learn from your mistakes.
We got Ryan.
Big up Ryan.
I actually think Isak should have gone Barca, personally.
No. I don't think we can. I don't think we can say if Isak suits Liverpool yet, because he hasn't played. The problem was because it took so long for Liverpool to put the money down, or Newcastle accept the money. He hasn't had a preseason, so we haven't seen what Isak looks with Liverpool.
Isak's not. I'm a little bit lenient with him because he's not match fit yet. So, I think because he's not match fit yet, I'm going to give him a little bit of a free ride. But when he does get match fit, and if he's not cutting the mustard, I'll be the first to call it out, because there shouldn't be it's going to take time with him, because he's Premier League proven.
Yeah. Let's say Liverpool Prophet, you do have a good run in January, you get a centre back, and let's say you get a left wing, let's say Semenyo, for example, because you're linked with him. Would that be enough for you to kind of push for a title, or you just think the title's not?
I think
not there.
I think it depends how much points we are off the top in January. Say we're 4 points off the top in January, then I'll give us a chance to I'd give us a chance. Whether it's City or Arsenal would definitely back us. But if we're let's say 10 points off, or more than that, then I'd just leave it. I'd put all the baskets into the Champions League. I do think this season anyway, the Champions League is a bit more likable for us to win than the Premier League would be. I just think Arsenal and City are too good at the moment.
All right. We got through Liverpool. Liverpool's a very interesting topic, but
I'm just looking here at the table, right? Liverpool Prophet. You're only 1 point off 4th.
Yeah. The table's close.
Yeah, it's like King said. You have one bad week, you can go from 8th to down to the bottom.
One really bad month. Really, that top 4 looks very different.
Yeah. Yeah. And with that being said, my club is next up. We got Burnley away.
Chelsea
Early
versus
kickoff.
Burnley.
Yeah, Burnley away. But big up Michael.
Big up Michael. Big up Michael. Seriously,
Yeah.
Burnley are getting relegated. I'm just saying it now. They're getting relegated.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like us to lose to a relegated side after the international break. So all I need is a win. I ain't really, to be honest, there's not really much to say on Burnley Chelsea. I need a win because we got a long weekend, long week ahead. We got Barca then Arsenal. So if we can get a good, comfortable win against Burnley, and then you got Barca midweek with their high line for life, and then Arsenal without Gabriel as well on the weekend. Yeah, man.
no Gabriel.
Yeah, for at least 1 to 2
2
months.
Yeah, we'll get on up to Arsenal in a little bit as well.
And this is what I say: you should never rush players back when they're not fully fit, and when they're fully fit, they should not be playing. Yeah, but no, Frateta Lego Head has been the most protected manager in all Premier League. Big up Gavin. Big up
Don't worry,
Gavin.
I've got a lot to say on that. We'll let King get and AK get their bits in first.
Yeah. Guys, hold on. My kettle is whistling. I'm gonna go make my tea. Yeah, give me a sec.
All right, no problem.
That's not a bad idea.
worries.
I'm making coffee.
I'm
listening. I've got my phone.
But anyone got anything to say on Chelsea? Before we move on.
Yeah,
to
I
the
think
next one?
it's like it's a
Sorry,
big week
Aryan,
coming
yeah,
up.
go ahead, man.
Yeah, apologies, Well, I think it's a big week for Chelsea. So they play Burnley, they play Barcelona, and then they play Arsenal. So you want to start off with a win. Get a good win against Burnley, good performance, good couple of goals. It'll take them into the Barcelona and Arsenal games nicely. Because I'll be honest, I don't think Chelsea will beat Arsenal. I do think they'll beat Barcelona though. I think they can get a good result against Barcelona due to the way Barcelona play football. However, I think Arsenal, low block, I do think Chelsea struggle a bit more in that game. But either way, Chelsea get a good win against Burnley or take them in nicely to the next 2 games. So, yeah, it's definitely a must-win one for Chelsea. I'm not sure where Chelsea are in the table, by the way. So,
Chelsea right now are 4th, I think, or 3rd.
4th, so yeah, a chance to go up to 3rd as well. Put a little bit of pressure.
No,
on City
3rd. We're 3rd. We're 3rd.
Yeah.
6 points behind Arsenal, 2 points behind City. The thing is, we need to win. We need to win our next 2 Premier League games. The Champions League, I'm not too fussed about because I don't see us being good enough to win the Champions League, even though that will probably be the easier to win. But I think for me, if we can beat Burnley and beat Arsenal, then you put yourself in the conversation, really. And plus, I would like to beat Arsenal and score a lot of goals against them because they keep talking about the 15 conceded record. Yeah. So I need to put that to bed. They're already on. Well, they're already on 5. So if I can get that to at least 7, get that to 7, then they can stop talking about it because they keep talking about it every year. But yeah, a big miss for them with Gabriel. But yeah, we just need to beat Burnley, and I think it's like us to draw with Burnley and then win the next 2. That's what we can do because the thing about Chelsea is you don't know what Chelsea you're going to get. Are you going to get the Chelsea that beat PSG? Are you going to get the Chelsea that lost to Sunderland? Are you going to get that Chelsea that beat Liverpool? Or are you going to get that Chelsea that lost to Man United? What Chelsea are you going to get? And that's the biggest thing.
I think Chelsea's problem is just inconsistency, isn't it?
Yeah.
Again, I think if they were consistent, turn that Sunderland loss into a win, turn the United loss into a win, you'd be right up there in the title race right now.
Yeah, so, exactly. But AK, what were you gonna say? What you got to say about Chelsea?
I mean, look, no disrespect to Burnley, but I think for now, for you, Burnley game. The Burnley game, yeah, it's a must-win. I must say. No excuses if you draw or lose, because if you do draw or lose, then I'm not gonna be that harsh. I'm not gonna be that harsh and say that I'm not gonna be that harsh and say that you're out of the race. No, you're practically still in it, but it's still November, and as I keep saying to certain fans, yeah, as I keep saying to certain deluded Arsenal fans, that the title is not decided in November. The title is decided in May. Let that sink in. All right.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. The thing is, though, yeah, Chelsea are just too inconsistent. I think because we're a young team, we're a young
Yeah,
side.
King.
That's the
King. That's the
problem.
problem with you. That's the problem with your boys. By the way, yeah. I mean, like certain games you turn up, certain games you don't, and yeah. I think what Maresca needs to do is somehow find the right balance.
Yeah. Well, I think he's done a decent enough job outside of the
He's done
disciplinary.
decent. I'll give him that, no doubt.
Outside of the red card games, I think with the only legit losses we've had to Bayern and Sunderland, and I think the Sunderland one is one where you can't afford to lose, and then the Bayern one is, yeah, probably the better team overall. But big up BBK Sports as well in the building. Big up everyone.
Big up
I understand
BBK.
what's saying is Burnley will get spanked, I think. But yeah, no, we need to beat Burnley. If we can beat Burnley and then do something against Arsenal, then we'll see. We'll see what could happen this season. Because this season's been a crazy one so far. You never know. But we'll move on from Chelsea because there's not really much to say because it's more exciting next week when we got Arsenal. That's when the talking will start.
You guys have to win that game.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna have to win that game.
100%. And speaking of must win, 5 games in a row, undefeated. Amarim's boys are on the charge.
Bullshit. That's
Up the table.
That is bull.
Yeah, revival era.
Let me tell you this, yeah? Let me tell you this. I'm not gassed over nothing. The fact that this manager, what he did last season, this manager has to earn my respect now. You have to fully earn my respect because after what you did, get the hell out of here, bro. And another thing, yeah, Amarim, you better win against Everton, bro. Although David Moyes, I don't think David Moyes has fully gotten it gelled together yet. You feel me? But Amarim, you better win against Everton. But then again, you know what? I know my team too well. Is the fact that we'll probably draw or lose against Everton, yeah. But bro, it's like I can't trust this manager to be consistent, bro. The substitutions, bro. Like, why are we subbing defenders for defenders when we need a fucking goal, bro? Like, why are we doing this? It makes no sense to me, bro. And it's like the stubbornness. It's like what Liverpool prophet said, that slot the stubborn. Amarim is stubborn, bro. You see, stubbornness is either it's gonna cost him his job or like I said, as of now, he's winging it, bro. So me personally, I hear Akivin saying, "Oh, we're good enough for Champions League." No, the fuck, we're not, bro. No, we're not, bro. I'm still not convinced that we're good for Champions League. Maybe we're good for Europa League. Yeah, I think we're good enough just to get Europa League. Because honestly, I'm not looking at us finishing in the top 5 or whatever. Yeah, honestly, respectfully, no. Because based on what I've seen, I'll be surprised if we do. But I'll say this before, I say it again. Man United is not good, is not ready for Champions League. Maybe in 26 going into 27 season. Yeah. But we're not ready for Champions League, bruv. The fact that we got knocked out by the fish and chips boys out of a cup match, bro. A fucking cup match, yeah. brother, that right there just like, bro, I said the manager is on thin ice. This is where he's at with me. I am DONE done.
You were battered like COD on that day, bro.
Yeah,
The side order of a Savoy.
bro, let me tell you this. Amarin, don't get a winnable result against Everton. Don't get a winnable result against Everton. You lucky Matthias de Ligt got you a point at Spursy Stadium, or we should have beaten Spurs. And I said the fucking substitution. And I said last season, King, am I right? We need to get somebody in the midfield, because when we was playing against the Leeds United, I said, King, I said, yo, look how they just running through our midfield. Didn't I say that, King?
Yeah.
Okay then. So Amarim, you don't. I don't think you rate Casemiro, but if it wasn't for Casemiro, you probably be in the bottom half of the table right now. Yeah,
I'd say it's
You'll be
Maino. Bro, I'd say it's Maino who doesn't rate.
Yeah. But
yeah.
even Casemiro,
That was
even
criminal, bro.
Casemiro, even with Casemiro, Man United have only conceded, I think, 4 goals. Without him, they've conceded like 10 something. The rest of them, so like. I
Yeah,
think
he's
Casemiro has
good.
been overplayed, but at his age, I don't think he has it for longer period of time. But let me
Bro,
just quickly
Casemiro
get
could only
through
play
these
60
comments
minutes, bro.
quickly.
Yeah.
Like we have an actual manager who knows he's doing his training for the high life for life. Yeah, West Ham have a decent manager now. They have Nuno Santos
Yeah, Nuno.
Esposito.
Oh yeah, by the
Hardly
way, Forest, yeah? Fuck Forest. Fuck them.
Yeah.
Fat Greek prick. Fuck him.
Yeah, he's in. Yeah, I'm not gonna say what I'm gonna say, but let's just say he got called to the court office. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, hardly any bad news for the Chelsea, but yeah, none of them are injured. You know, touch wood that continues. I need to see Bournemouth get thumped, but I truly believe in Nuno. Okay. You're hoping for a win on the weekend as well. Moyes is on the don't slope. Moyes.
I like
Moyes.
the confidence, Iron Disciple. Keep it up. I like the confidence.
Everton got hit with a curse when we did the Moyes Ball, the sequel, the final parking under the bus, aka 10 men in the back balls. That's crazy. Big up AFC always. Big up AFC.
Big up to the legend AFC
Always,
always.
Big up my guy. Yeah, hope you're doing well.
No, it's the happiest I've been since 15-16. Oh, that's good to hear. That's good to see. Rasta ain't winning. We ain't winning major honors under him, bruv. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the thing about Everton is you're gonna have to deal with Jackie G and Drewsbury Hall.
Yep.
On that
Yep.
left hand side.
Yep.
And if you can deal with them two, then you can win the game.
Bro, the only confidence I have is the fucking goalkeeper, bro. How the fuck I'm more confident in the goalkeeper than and in Bumo. And bro, Sesko is injured. And I did say in the last game, his first touch is shit. And once a striker's first touch is shit, I don't like it. I said, let's go get a
donkey. That's who he is.
Let's go get a seasoned striker. Let's get Ollie Watkins from Aston Villa. What the club go do? Benjamin Tesco meal.
Yeah, get them Tesco meals, blood. Get them Tesco meals, blood. Yeah, let's get it out.
So
Big up
Suge, the legend. Yeah. So Amarin, let me tell you this. Yeah, Amarin, if you ever let us finish 15th again, Amarin, walk from the job now. We'll just walk now. Walk. And another
not saying run.
Bro, he better walk, because if he run, yeah. And another thing,
you'll be flying over. If that happens, you'll be flying over to go after him, bro. Knowing you.
Probably. And I tell people this: Man United is not ready for Champions League. Man, based on what I'm seeing, it's probably good enough for Europa League. Just good enough for Europa League. That's if we could get in Europe at all, Europa League, because that's what the club want us to get in Europe. But other than that, Man United is not ready for Champions League. I've said it before. I'm gonna say it again. Hey, but that's just my opinion. Okay. The floor is
I don't know if you're ready for Europa League, because you were in Europa League last year and you saw what happened in that final.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you're ready for it, but I will say this. I think United do look better than they did than they were last season, but that's not really saying much, in all honesty. Because I think like when it comes to United, it's a thing of you didn't do enough in the summer to make enough changes to your team overall to make it look any better than it was last year. For me, I feel like your attack is good, your defense is okay, your midfield is non-existent outside of Casemiro, and that's the biggest problem. Is like if you have a lack of midfield as a team, you can get good results here and there, and you've had good, you had a good 5-game run, but let's be honest, you're probably a couple bad results. As I said, the table's so congested, and United are a team that can just have a bad month very easily and go from where they are, what, 7th, 8th, all the way to second half of the table very easily.
Yep.
Just because. And if you lose Casemiro at any point, which is quite possible, obviously he's coming back from Brazil, so he's going to be coming back from a long, plane ride and that. So I don't know how fit he's going to be against Everton, if he's even going to start. If he doesn't start against Everton, or if he does start against Everton and he gets injured, then I'm gonna lie. It might be a long day for United for
bro.
the
And I
month
said,
of November.
before, the fact that Kobe Manu is not playing, and bro, and I feel like for some reason, I don't know why I feel like this manager is gonna start Mason Mount. And
as the false 9, he'll do that. He'll do that.
I don't rate Mason Mount, bro. I don't rate.
Hey, he'll do that. He'll definitely do that.
He's good at the pressing. I think the pressing stuff he's good at. But the thing about it as well, and this is the biggest issue if you do lose, because you're so reliant on Casemiro being the player that he is, that, and also Kobe Mainoo doesn't. I don't think Kobe Mainoo's playing would make a difference either, because I think him in a 2 midfield, I don't think he has the physicality for it. If it was a 3-man midfield, if you were playing like a 4-3-3 with Kobe Mainoo, Bruno in the 10, and then someone else, maybe it would be better for him. But I think in a 2-man midfield, I think it's very hard for me. There's not many players that can play a 2-man midfield like that. And I don't think Kobe Mainoo is one of them. And that's why you're probably linked with the likes of Baleba, linked to the likes of Adam Wharton, Elliot Anderson, because those are the kind of players that can play a 2-man midfield. And especially Adam Wharton himself, he's playing a 2-man midfield with Crystal Palace, and he's bossing it. You get a Wharton and a Baleba in that midfield, you're United, they become Champions League ready just like that, because your defense is pretty solid. You probably maybe need an extra centre back. Your wing backs and your forward mid is the only place where you need actual consistent changes. You get 2 better wing backs, you get 2 better midfielders. You turn your team around into a Champions League team, just in terms of the way Amram plays football.
And I'm going to say this again. I don't care if Bruno got a hat-trick for Portugal. I don't.
Oh yeah, I will keep my eyes on that rat.
I don't care.
I will keep my eyes on that rat.
He is not captain material. Matthias de Ligt is captain material. Thank you very much.
Big up Suge. As much as I hate United, we need the glory days of United and Arsenal going head-to-head. But unfortunately, both team standards have disappeared. As a Chelsea fan,
I believe it's
no, we do not. As a Chelsea fan,
we don't need that.
Yeah, you know.
We do need those days back.
No. Early 2000s football was nice. I'm gonna lie to you. But,
bro. Not. I don't know how old is Liverpool Prophet, right? But I don't know if you've seen early 2000s football.
I've seen it. Yeah.
Okay, so guys, when I tell people that football now is shit, what you talking about? We have this and this and this and that. I'm like, bro, do you know I saw from the 90s and up, right? From the 90s and up, bro. That's, to me, that was the best era of football, period. Because, bro, football was more physical there. More physical.
Players were allowed to tackle. Players shot from outside the box.
They're tackling you, bro. They're attacking you to hurt you, bro. People fighting in the tunnel, brother. Get out of here, bro.
There was real passion in the game then.
That's true, actually. Nuno
Oh
didn't.
God,
Nuno went
I
with
miss
you.
those days.
Mm.
Do United have any
I
youth
miss those
midfielders that they can
days.
bring in outside of Kobe Mainu? Maybe look
Sekou
at your
Kone.
youth team.
Sekou Kone.
Put him in. Put him in instead. The thing about Nuno that's confusing, he's been criticised for not being at good coming back here under West Ham. He snuck wins these past 2 games. Somehow Nuno's found this team. The thing is, Nuno was never a bad manager. I just think he had an issue with the owner at Nottingham
I think he
Forest.
was underrated, King.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
I think he's
Bro,
underrated.
the fact that he beat Newcastle with West Ham says a lot. And speaking of Newcastle, right? This is a random one too, guys. Do you guys see Eddie Howe getting sacked?
I don't think so. No.
Well, actually, it might do
No.
happen. But before we, I need Chelsea pre-run. You know what? I don't mind Chelsea pre-run. Gianfranco Zola and Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank. I need that. Yeah. You thought you were cooking something.
The most angriest person when he scored, Hasselbank.
Yeah. Desai, Dennis Wise. Yeah, man. Give me pre-Roman. 100%. I need that. But no, speaking of Newcastle have City. And as you said, Rasta, is Eddie Howe on the way out? The thing about it is with Newcastle, right now they're 14th, a -3 goal difference, 12 points on the table. So 11 games, 12 points. Is that good enough for that Newcastle side?
No.
No, they have quality.
No.
They have quality, I'll tell you that.
I'm not gonna lie, I think Eddie Howe's gone. Because I don't see them beating City. Do any of you give them a chance against City this weekend?
Is he at St. James's or the Etihad?
St. James's. St.
That's
James's.
James's.
I think no, I still would back
Depends
City.
what Newcastle turn up, to be fair, because they can actually give teams a go when they want to.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they will. Vigilante, definite. I'm telling you, definitely Newcastle's gonna turn up at St.
This
James's.
season, they are very. You know, you look at last season; they're quite consistent at times, but now they're not very consistent all the season.
Mm.
And maybe them losing Isak's hurt them more than they realise, because he caused a lot of disruption in the changing room, obviously, with how he left the club.
Bro, and that's another thing. Yeah, that's another thing. There's a way a player should go about and do
100%.
do things, bro. You feel me,
bro? I don't like how Gyökeres joined my club. I think that was wrong.
Mm.
You never refuse your contract or obligations. If you sign a contract, you stick to it.
Bro, you see Brian and Mbeumo. I love the fact that Brian and Mbeumo came out and spoke to Brentford fan. He said, "Thank you for everything, for giving me the trust." You feel me? Like respect where you come from, bro. You feel me? Respect where you come from, because at the end of the day, without that team, you would have never got that chance, bro. Like for me, bro. I tell people this, yeah. I thank Sporting Lisbon for CR7, because if it wasn't for that team, bro, I wouldn't know who the fuck he was. You get what I'm saying, bro? And it's like, as much I don't rate Jamie Carragher, but listen, if it wasn't for Everton, he wouldn't go to Liverpool. And I thank Everton for giving me Wayne Rooney, because if it wasn't for Everton, none of us would know. Wouldn't see how Rooney play, and I'm telling you, as far as
you had to mention him, didn't you?
My bad. I'm just making examples, yeah. Because listen, we got to give credit where due. When it came to finishing,
yeah, I agree. He's one of the best finishers I've seen.
I forgot the club where Henry came from. Was it Juventus? Juventus. Gotta thank Juventus for Henry, because as a United fan, I wanted Henry on my team, bro. I'm like, yo, this brother.
Yeah, but Wenger knew about Henry at Monaco.
Mm.
So Wenger knew about Henry years before he signed him. So he thanked Monaco.
So yes, thank Monaco.
Well,
so
thank Wenger, because Henry was a winger.
He knew French football. That's the thing.
Because there's a famous interview with Henry where, when he first signed, Wenger said to him, "Don't you're playing up the middle." And Henry questioned him like, "I've just won the World Cup as a winger. I play for my national country as a winger." And he went, "Don't worry, we're going to play up through the middle."
Mm-hmm.
And then the rest is history.
Exactly. So
Big BBK saying the house 1-1 draw. City slapped them up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for me, bro, like the former clubs that these players come from, I thank those former clubs in a way because, bro, they create goals, chances, finishing, bro, and we've seen players score some beautiful goals. You feel me? So when I tell people that this generation of football is fucking shit,
It is.
like
It's awful.
I know what I'm talking about, bruv, because
It's-
I've seen it from the early 90s into the fucking 2000. I've seen the AC Milans. I see the Juventus. You feel me? The Invincibles, all of that.
Even Inter back in the day.
Inter, Inter.
Oh
They had
yeah,
great players.
they had man like
Yeah.
You know, Javier
Vigilante.
Zanetti.
They
Yeah,
had
Javier Zanetti.
Adriano.
Yes,
Adriano.
that come back from Liverpool to AC Milan. So when I tell people I've seen fucking good football, this shit I'm watching now, and I'm telling, and when I'm saying this shit is not good enough, they say I am fucking negative. I'm overreacting. Are you man taking the fucking piss? Do you know how old I am? Do you know how long I've been watching fucking football? So
But look at the defenders back then. The quality of the defenders was elite.
Paulo Maldini.
Yeah, I was just about to mention.
Gattuso.
For me,
Nesta.
he is the best defender I've ever seen play.
Yes.
You know, and I've seen Tony Adams, I've seen John Terry, I've seen so many great defenders. He, without a doubt, is the best.
And also,
I never saw nowhere near his career. Don't get me wrong; he's far older than I am.
Let me tell you which player was underrated. And my uncle said you all know my uncle said Zidane is God, but you know who to me who was great too? Clarence fucking Seedorf.
Oh, absolutely.
Clarence fucking Seedorf.
He was unreal.
Okay then. So, Cafu.
Marcus Senna, do you remember him at Villarreal?
Yes. So guys, when we say we watch football, we watch
Riquelme. Do you remember Riquelme as well?
Yeah.
One more name. Dida.
I mean, he wasn't shit. He wasn't shit, but he wasn't shit, but he was good. He was good.
For me, the thing I remember most.
Kaka, Ricardo Kaka, bro. We were linked with him, bro. I'm telling you, Russell. I'm telling you, if we would have got Kaka back in 06, 04, oh boy, I'm telling you, we would have definitely slapped up teams left, right, and center, and won a Premier League pre-takeover. We would have done that.
I don't know, because your squad was only had a few decent players back then. You needed a good core.
We had Sean Wright Phillips. We had Elano.
Richard Dunn.
We had Company. Zabaleta.
Wasn't Elano after the money? And Zabaleta.
No. No vigilante.
I'm sure they were after the money.
Pre-takeover.
Right, Elano. Are you sure that wasn't around the money when Mark Hughes was the manager?
No, that's after the money.
Yeah.
You didn't get
after
the
the
players
money.
till after the money.
Yeah, don't forget, I actually rate Yaya Toure.
Oh, he was brilliant. I
rate Yaya Toure. The fact that him and Pep had beef, I'm like, how this brother is
another one that was underrated at City, I feel, was Fernandinho. Very underrated. He reminded me of Gilberto a lot of the time.
Man.
He was massively underrated.
Yeah.
No, but I'm telling you,
he fell off a cliff quick though.
Yeah. Sorry, King. Fernandinho's good season was I think 2019. 2019. That was his one good season, and and I think 22. Fernandinho's last season was I think 21. That was his last, but I'm telling you, what a legend, man.
Him and De Jong.
I'm gonna tell you this. Of all the DMs we've had, I have to say, look, right now, Rodri is up there on that pedestal. But before Rodri came, we've had Fernandinho. You know, we've had Fernandinho. I'm telling you, he was
Nigel
good.
De Jong.
I'm telling you, he was
as
the
well.
best we've had.
Mm.
He was the best we've had.
When you had him and De Jong in that midfield, you would bully teams.
Oh
Nigel
yeah,
De
yeah,
Jong
yeah.
as well, he
Frankie
was a
De Jong,
beast.
man. Oh, sorry,
He was
Nigel De Jong.
very,
Nigel
very,
De
very,
Jong,
very
man.
strong
Oh
player.
my God,
He was a beast at
Nigel
times.
De Jong, man.
You know, when you had Yaya, you know, when you had Yaya Toure, Fernandinho, and De Jong, I mean, what a midfield that is. And David Silva at some points as well, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, and
That's
also,
dangerous, man.
and also I have to show this out there. The fact that what I see Ashley Cole did for Arsenal and Chelsea.
He's still a scumbag.
Yeah, but I'm talking about player. I'm talking about
Jose in a hotel room. Sucking Jose up in a hotel room, yeah?
Oh Lord. But I'm just saying what
Ashley Cole.
What he did for Arsenal Chelsea is great. But I heard that Arsenal, correct me if I'm wrong, Vigilante, the deal, something about in the deal he didn't like. That's why he left.
Not quite, mate. He saw that the club was about to start downfalling, and so he jumped ship. And yeah, he had good hindsight, but he's still a scumbag. I mean, he's still got some of Jose's on his chin.
That is wild.
That's wild.
Nah,
But
man.
yeah, but I just give credit where credit is due, man. You feel me?
Yeah.
You feel me? Like I just give credit where it. What I see them do for both clubs, great. Yo,
Big up the red reaction. He says United is dog shit. Team.
Yeah, but we're above you, bro. We are above you, bro. Remember.
But from full crap, who wants out? Solomon and Brady better not mess this up or Nuno faces roadblocks. To be honest, Solomon and Brady need to go.
Yeah, they do.
On the sub of the
they're on par.
How much games y'all losing? How much game y'all lost? That Harry Maguire knee slide.
Oh, Kolo Toure, man. That's true. Oh, Kolo Toure, man. I mean, I'm telling you, at one point we had the Toure brothers in one midfield.
I know they nearly ended up at Arsenal.
They should have ended up at Arsenal.
They should have.
But Arsenal do what Arsenal do best, you know. Miss on targets, especially during that time.
Yeah.
They could have got Ronaldo. They could have got Yaya. They could have got.
That's when the Benzema links were really at their highest around that time.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think I heard the whole team.
I heard that 2 years ago, but the Benzema links started up again. That was just like, can we just stop this now? It's been over a decade.
Yeah. Yeah, man. What?
Yeah, this man Mike is named his keyboard, bro. You know who he reminded me of? Lee Gunner. I'm like, brother, why is your mic so close to your keyboard, bro?
No, but Newcastle, Man City. I think Eddie Howe's gone. I'll be honest. I think Eddie Howe by January is gone. I think he's gonna be gone sooner rather than later. I just don't think you can sustain what he's doing as the manager of the club. And I think the biggest issue isn't the fact that Isak left. I think I think the manager's been the biggest issue for me, for Newcastle. And I feel like they need to move on from him. He reached his ceiling.
I think with the money, I think also caused him a lot of problems.
Yeah. But the thing about it is, for me, when I look at his lineups, like you paid money for Elanga, but you're still using Jacob Murphy. You paid money. You've got Lewis Hall, who's for me is your best left back, but you're still using Dan Burn as your left back. So you're just asking to lose games. I'll be honest with you. You're asking to lose. Like, why are you spending money on players that you're not actually starting, or or bringing in players that you're not actually putting on the first 11 who are better than your starters? So if anything, I feel like he just wants his money and leave. He probably just wants the England job at some point. So for me, I feel like Eddie Howe's gone. And if I'm the Newcastle owners, I don't think it's good enough to be where they are in the table. They are 14th. They are a couple bad results away from being in a relegation scrap with the players that they have. Liverpool are still winning the Premier League, and the points in the Premier League table are the closest by winning.
Reaction. I'd chill out a bit in the chat, bro. If I was you, don't want to say nothing you're gonna regret.
Yeah. No, man. You know, keep drinking the Kool-Aid.
Win the league.
Yeah.
Win the league. You're right.
Arsenal is the could have been club for the last 20 years. Yeah, man. The could have been club. You should have joined could have been records. But we'll wait till Vigilante gets back before we talk about the main event.
Yeah.
Talk about the main
2
event.
seconds, let me just grab my phone charger, bro.
No problem. When he gets back, we'll talk about the main event of the weekend. The big match.
Oh yeah.
The derby.
King. Oh yeah.
Yes.
King. Meanwhile, I want to say Norway have qualified for the World Cup since 1998.
Yeah, Holland put Italy in a cliff, bro. They put Italy in. I watched that game too, bro. They put Italy in a cliff, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Like, that's good. And tonight, Jamaica plays. Jamaica, please qualify for the World Cup, blood. Oh my God, that will make my day.
Oh boy! And speaking of that, speaking of Haaland, yeah. Oh my God! I'm telling you, I saw this stat. Apparently, he scored 53 goals in 47 games, whereas man like the Ninja Turtle has scored 53 games in 94, 53 goals in 94 games. Is there a comparison here now? Is there a comparison here now? That's
Between
right.
who?
The room's gone
Between
quiet.
who? Between who? Who's the comparison?
Yeah, exactly. Where's the comparison now?
Between who? Who are you talking about?
I'm talking. I don't get these online football fans that keep comparing Kylian Mbappe to Erling Haaland. Hello, Erling Haaland right now has scored 30 goals across all comps. Yeah, and overall he scored 53 goals in 47 games. Who's a better striker now?
I don't think Kylian's a striker though. I think he's more of a left winger than a striker.
I agree.
But I wouldn't even compare him to Haaland because they're different players completely. Haaland
Exactly.
is your traditional target man.
King. See, this is the problem I have with fans online, bro. Like, Kylian Mbappe plays as a winger. He plays in a different position, whereas Erling Haaland is a pure striker.
Best striker.
Why you want to compare a winger to a striker? Please explain.
AK, I've heard him compared to Henry, and that for me is even more disrespectful.
Never. I tell this people. I hear City fans said Erling Haaland is a legend. He's not a legend yet. He's on his way.
He's well on his way. Well on his way.
He's well on his way, but he's not a legend yet.
Well on his way, yeah.
Is he a striker?
Well,
is he a good striker? Hell yes.
Best on the planet. Best in the world, in my opinion.
Vigilante, I swear down, man. I mean, I'm telling you, if I see any more of these comparisons online, oh boy, I'm shutting them down. Just like that.
Just as well for the biggest giveaway that Mbappe is not Henry. He had the classic Henry opportunity against Arsenal for Madrid and he missed.
Mm-hmm.
You know the classic side foot Henry, but he'd place it in the far corner. He can't even do the trademark Henry finish. You're not Henry. Shut up. Henry was, in my opinion, he was quicker than Mbappe ever will be. Mbappe may be fast, but when he got the ball at his feet, when he hits the speed Henry used to hit. That man was like a Formula One car. Like you'd hear his footsteps coming from that way. By the time you've looked that way, he's over there. The camera couldn't do justice for how fast Thierry Henry truly was.
Mm.
And Mbappe, he doesn't have anywhere near the control Henry did. Henry would just go for a team like a knife through butter, dribbling through them all. I mean, I think the best goal he scored is the one that the statue's made from. He picked up the ball inside his own half, just outside his box, and went through the whole Spurs team, scored with his weaker foot. Then ran back down the other end and celebrated in front of the Spurs fans. Mbappe could never.
Mm.
Mbappe could never. I mean, the thing about it is, I don't really care for comparisons to players to the past, especially if they're not similar in quality. What's the point? Like, it's a pointless argument. It's like when it comes to these type of arguments, for me, it's like how do I say it? How do I say? It's like when people compare like Van Dijk to defenders of the past. It's a kind of thing like you're in a different era. It's a different era of football. It's a different era of striker that you're going up against. It's a different style of centre back you have to be. Nowadays, you need to be able to pass from the back. You need to be able to do different things that you didn't need to do in the past. Back in the day, it was just about defending, about making sure you clear the line, kick it out when in doubt. One-on-one defending centre backs were more important. It's same with like fullbacks. A Trent type fullback back in the day wouldn't have worked. He would have probably had to play like right mid, or like a De Bruyne type centre mid would have had to play right mid because of the formations. Even the formations, it was more 4-4-2, 4-4-2 diamonds. So comparing players from the past to now, it doesn't make sense because there's certain positions that aren't even aren't around no more. Like for example, the 10. The 10 isn't as prevalent as it once was. Inside forward wingers, for example, the Salah type players weren't really around back then. So you really can't compare, I'll be honest. But Vigilante's gone again. When he's back, we'll talk about the main event.
Mm.
Yeah. Meanwhile, you can. Meanwhile, I can talk a bit about our game against Newcastle. Look, I know it's at St. James's Park, which of course, during the 4-peat season, we managed to nick away a goal. Thanks to Oscar Bob, with that clever chip above the goalkeeper, which has earned us 3 points, and we were on fire that day. But yeah, last season we weren't that great. It was a draw, which of course it was very poor. But this season I am much more confident that we are gonna go to St. James's Park and get the 3 points. I am much more confident we're gonna get the 3 points because with the way we are playing, that defense isn't ready. You can say that right now. That defense isn't ready for this version of Erling Haaland. Because this Erling Haaland is on a roll. He's on fire. He's scoring goals for fun. And yeah, obviously, no Dan Burn after the international break, already confirmed. So we do have an advantage. And yeah, and I'm seeing some positive signs about not just Haaland. A couple of our players have been scoring as well. Jeremy Doku's been. I'm telling you, Jeremy Doku, man.
But Doku took the mick against us before the break.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this version of Doku, mate. I'm telling you, this guy. I'm telling you, this guy's been cooking. This guy's been cooking left backs. I mean, yeah, this guy's been cooking left backs for fun already. And against Liverpool, that goal, that banger he scored. Oh my God! I'm telling you, Doku, he's out for vengeance. He's out for vengeance because the amount of stick that this guy got, especially from my own fan base, though, which was, of course, rightly said so because he had a purple patch. But I do feel that purple patch is sort of fading away, and which is what we need right now. We need our wingers to score. We need our midfielders to score. Not and we basically need our midfield and our wingers to take the pressure off Erling Haaland and get the 3 points. And of course, Matheus Nunes, man. Oof. I'm telling you, Matheus Nunes he's actually regaining that belief in me already. He's having consistent performances, and Nico O'Reilly, man,
Mm.
I'm telling you, Nico O'Reilly under Pep, he's been cooking. He's been cooking in that left back position,
He looked pretty
and
decent
and
for
I
England.
feel yeah, and exactly vigilante. One more point I want to touch on before I let you come in. I'm seeing a different version of City right now. Several
Yeah, you
players
guys.
have been given the freedom. There are several players have been given the freedom to play their football, and they're doing it well. And I want to touch on Nico Gonzalez. I'm telling you, this guy. I'm telling you, Nico Gonzalez. Uh, he's been very impressive. These past few games, taking on his man. Bullying the midfield, taking the defenders out to the cleaners. Oh, I'm telling you, Nico Gonzalez is is gonna turn out to be one of the best defensive midfielders in this generation after Rodri.
That's some big shoes to fill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, therefore vigilante. Of course, I mean, like for him, it's a long road, but I'm saying the future for us is well and
It's
good
looking good.
intact.
And on just on your club, I think Enrique is your next manager. It's almost like it's set up for him to walk in.
I think either Enrique or company. I feel.
There's
See, I don't think
there's,
company's quite there.
there's no one think that De Zerbi could be the next City manager.
Nah, no way. A
Uh,
prophet, no way, mate. No.
he's more likely to go to a Chelsea or like a United.
Hmm.
He's been linked with those two clubs, definitely.
And with City, you guys are going more direct this season. That's what I've noticed. Pep has just gone more
I think
direct.
as well with City, they're happy to give other teams the ball now, whether they're home or away. They don't have a problem with sitting back, and I think that works to their strengths as well. You see them now able to be defensive like they were against Arsenal, like they were in other games this season, whereas before pretty one-dimensional. Pep was really stubborn, playing possession football over time. He's adapted, so you got to credit the manager there. A lot of people said Pep can't adapt, he can't change, and he's done that this year.
100%. Big up Gen Will. You've
Prophet.
seen a different version of City till Pep changes it again. Also, because the title's too long, all the channels that are on here will be in my description. So go click on them and like, subscribe, and all the good stuff. Man City is a different animal at the moment.
I completely agree.
Therefore, and vigilante. I want to also touch on Turkey as well. He's been phenomenal. I'm telling you, since Turkey came in, he's been I mean, like yeah. Although he has, although he has time, he's still got time. He's already signed a long year contract with us. But from what I'm seeing from Turkey, proper playmaker, just like De Bruyne. Seriously, those passes to Haaland, crisp, crisp. I'm telling you, Turkey, Reinders. Look, Reinders. Although all these been getting a bit of stick lately, regarding his recent performances, but Reinders overall, I would say he's a good player. He's a good player, and I've seen enough of him at AC Milan to tell you that he's gonna be up there as he's gonna be up there. He's gonna be up there like probably 2 3 years time. I would say he will definitely be up there. Uh, depending on what formation he's gonna play. So nothing much for me to say about Reinders. Look, I have I have I have no negative things about him. Just a few games, he had a couple of stinkers here and there against Tottenham, and I think that was against. I would say though, against Reinders against United, he was decent. He was decent, and that's why. Vigilante, this is for your club, by the way. Of course, because them man have been talking about, oh, Roy is better than Donnarumma. Well, hello, Donnarumma has had more clean sheets than Raya, respectfully, since he's come in.
Donnarumma's better.
Get that in.
But one thing that makes Donnarumma better, he stays in his fucking box.
That's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing, Vigilante. And last season we faced a big issue with Edison with his ball playing ability, which of course already rival teams have found us out already, because because we've been playing the same way of football because of Edison's ball playing ability, but his shot stopping was absolutely poor. Costed us last season, and this season we are a lot different with him as a goalkeeper, and it has mentally changed our back line. The mentality of the back line has changed since Donnarumma came in. And I don't care. Look, I don't care what anyone says about Donnarumma against Norway. Donnarumma basically had a stinker. Yeah, but I'm telling you, for my club, he's been absolutely superb.
He's a very good keeper, very good. I definitely have him in the top 5 at the moment in world football, goalkeeper wise. He's really, really good.
Big up my boss.
Big up my boss.
Big up my boss. My predicted score line for Newcastle versus City. I know for sure Newcastle's gonna turn up, but yeah, well, depends if Voltemade, the German Messi, if he's gonna turn up against us. But let's see on
Let's
Saturday.
be honest. You're winning. We're winning. You're gonna win it. It's gonna be easy.
Yeah, King. Like I said, we do have an advantage. No Dan Burn on the side on Saturday. I think you have a chance. So
You're saying you're gonna win them. You're gonna beat them. It's gonna be a beatdown. It's gonna be bloody. It's gonna be the sacrifice of Eddie Howe. Let's be honest. Let's be honest here. Like Newcastle haven't been good this season. They haven't been good at all. And you're on form.
Yeah, they've been inconsistent. Yeah, that's for sure. They've been inconsistent lately. But football's a funny game. So and I am not gonna downplay. I'm not gonna downplay any opponent we face. But if Newcastle somehow make it easy for us, I think I personally, for me, I'm therefore seeing a 5-1, a 5-1 comfortable win against Newcastle.
All right, that sounds good. That sounds good. That sounds good. But and I think that possibly will happen. But we move on to the final game of the weekend, North London Derby.
Yeah.
Vigilante, how are you feeling about the game?
I'm
Obviously at home.
excited. I'm excited as always. I can't wait. I just want to slap these bastards, send them back down to where they belong in the sewers.
Do you think that's going to happen though? Do you think you're going to beat them badly? Or
I'm more hopeful than confident because obviously Gyökeres is out, Gabriel's out, and there's possibly Marino up front, and he's got a head of cheese. The guy's useless. He's got the odd good finish in him, but in terms of actually going at a defence, he's not really, doesn't give me any hope. And he falls over at the slightest bit of contact. But I just hope that Saka and Trossard, or if Martinelli's playing, one of them will get either a goal or two. But I want to see them, I'll slap them 3 or 4-0.
Yeah,
It's Spurs.
I think this
form
is
goes out the. Yeah, sorry.
I think sorry for cutting you out there, but I think this will be an easy win for Arsenal. I think it'll be a straightforward win. Spurs against Arsenal at the Emirates. Arsenal usually slap them up. It's usually an easy game. I expect nothing different here. I think the Chelsea game will be more of a test, but I think this one, Arsenal will win comfortably.
Yeah, but it's just the thing is, it doesn't regard. I think the way I look at it is, whatever form a team's in, it's a derby. That's out the window.
Exactly.
And we have to set a marker down now. We have to, because City will most likely win against Newcastle, and that's going to put pressure on Arteta. And now he needs to show he can handle it, because that will put City within 1 point of us. Obviously, going into the Spurs game. So if he loses or draws that game, we could either be 1 point ahead or only 2. So it has to be a win to keep it at 4 points.
Facts.
And Arteta, seriously, don't wait to the 86th minute to make one substitution the whole damn game. One sub. I'm seeing Sunderland make 4 when you made 1.
Yeah, not gonna lie, Vigilante. That 86 minute sub didn't even make any sense at all. I feel.
No, it didn't.
I mean,
it did not make any sense. And people wonder why we got injuries. Well, there's your answer. And Rasta, did I not say to you before the season started? Injuries.
Yeah, see? You did. Bro, you did. In preseason, people. In preseason. Vigilante said this.
And we owe Spurs as well. They beat us in preseason. I don't care if you're playing them on the moon, in a car park, in your own house, Emirates or that shithole, you beat them. Yep. I don't care where you're playing them, you beat them.
Yep.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. My issue for the game against Sunderland wasn't that final sub, because going defensive in the last couple of minutes makes sense in terms of, you know, you're only 1-0 up. You're trying to keep the lead. The only problem I had with what Arteta did is in the 60th minute or at half time, you have to make some offensive subs in order for you to get the second goal. You can't just you have to do both. You have to be, for the first 80-85 minutes, it's all about winning the game by as many goals as possible. 85 and beyond, I understand going defensive if it's still 1-0. But the fact that he didn't make the moves in order to refresh the attacking players or put in a Lewis Skelly and Nwaneri just to add an extra spark that could have maybe brought in that second goal.
That's what you need, the energy in midfield going into the attack. And we never ever do it.
But yo, guys, listen, I gotta go because Jamaica match is about to kick off. But guys, subscribe to King, subscribe to Liverpool Prophet, subscribe to Vigilante, subscribe to AK4 Pete, and I hope Jamaica do the madness tonight and win, because brother, it'll be the first time since 1998 Jamaica qualified for the World Cup.
Come on, Jamaica!
I need this. I need
I'm
this.
disciple. That's waiting for Sunday, mate. Don't you worry. I've got something special for Sunday.
I need this win, bro. Like guys, like when I say
Come
I
on,
need this win,
Jamaica.
I need this win.
And
So come on,
one more
Jamaica.
thing. Shout out to the Irish. What they did was
Yeah,
brilliant.
oh yes, yes.
Oh yeah, Irish.
You deserve
They-
it, man.
Sat that crybaby down his flipping ass. He deserved it.
They're still
But,
not through yet. They still got a couple more games, but
But
hopefully
go
they
on.
can make it.
Yeah,
But
but
seriously,
guys,
if you haven't seen it, go and check out Hungary's second goal. Just damn, what a strike!
Mm.
but yeah, guys, I'll check y'all later. Yeah,
No problem.
Big up,
Big
Rasta.
up.
Peace out.
Nice.
Peace out.
yeah. Peace out. Yeah, peace. Yeah,
Peace out. So
peace out.
Liverpool Prophet thinks Arsenal's going to win. What do you think, AK4P? Do you think Arsenal, Tottenham? What are you thinking? Draw, win? Who you got winning the game?
Again, like I said, football's. Like I said, football is a funny game. You may never know. Either the opposition's gonna turn up, or the home team's gonna basically dominate the game and take all 3 points. I mean, I don't know, but I can see Spurs somewhat turn up and try to draw the game, and Arteta's gonna fumble the bag. That's how I see it. But yeah, but basically, I'm gonna go for a draw.
I can see that. So if it's 1-1 into the say even we could even lose, right? If we're going into the 80th minute and it's 1-1, Arteta will lock up. But in fact, he'll lock up from the minute one. And the moment he does that, then you'll see the same thing as Sunderland. And if that happens, yeah, the language on that coming out of my mouth, I may have to end the stream early. Right. Lucille might have to make an appearance if Arteta loses. You know what I mean? Northside has a slider. I've got Lucille. So Arteta,
Prophet.
don't you dare fucking lose against them scumbags. That's all I'll say.
And Prophet, any extra on the game or not?
Yeah. So do you think Arsenal line up defensively to try and hit Spurs on the counter? I'd imagine at home in the derby, you'd probably be a bit more.
I wouldn't even say
attack-minded.
it's a counter. I wouldn't even say it's a counter. It'll be let's try and go for the corners again. Because that's what we're actively trying to do is play it off players and win a corner.
Corner.
It's going to be weird.
Yeah,
It's going to be Arsenal going for corners, Tottenham going for throw-ins, because Thomas Frank was the originator of the throw-in man. You know, if the two managers that are most known for their corners, throw-ins, those kind of tactics are Thomas Frank and Arteta.
How are Spurs doing injury-wise? Have they got players coming back for this game?
I don't even know. I don't really know what their injury.
I think Madison's still out.
Yeah, Madison's not going to be out till next year. Kulu's probably not back till next year.
Just looking here because I've just googled it.
Yeah, with the injuries that Tottenham have in this game, I'd expect Arsenal to win.
So the update on Kudus, Solanke, and Bergval, or Bergval, however you pronounce the dickhead's name, plays for a shit club.
Well, are they back?
He was saying he's touch and go to return for Kudus. Bergval sidelined after a concussion, so he'll probably be back. It's just a concussion. And where's Solanke? It's just saying he remains in the air. Potential return date unknown.
Yeah, and then the rest of the ones who are. Wait, is that the only ones that says?
Yeah, and Kolo Muani as well.
Is he out?
Archie Gray. Potential return date December. Oh, they say that one. So
They've got 13 injuries. They are.
Yeah, Kulusevski as well. Kulusevski December. Ben Davis, Basuma.
With the injuries, that you know what I'd say they're doing well. For the injuries, they've got to be where they are in the table.
Yeah,
I think they're doing all right.
Madison, summer 2026.
Yeah, he's out. He's out for the year pretty much.
Yeah,
Kulu end of the month. Solanke. Oh, so they possible back soon, but it'll be. I think the North London derby is too late, too early for a lot of these man.
Mm.
So it's looking like what? No Romero, no Kudos, no Bergval, no Gray, no Busuma, no Drugerson, no Davies, no Solanke, no Kulusevski, no Papametasar. He had a knock, and no Momani. So who they playing? They might got a whole. They got a
Might
whole
have to-
team and a couple subs injured.
Yeah, this is what I said. It should be a straightforward win for Arsenal with this injury track that Spurs have got.
Yeah. As a football fan, I know
you know
Arsenal.
what?
Arsenal's gonna win.
Yeah, but you know what, Prophet? I wouldn't be surprised if Xavi Simons gets his debut goal against Arsenal.
Mm. Mm.
I wouldn't be surprised.
fuck no.
Xavi Simons, nah, he's been dusty crusty this season.
But yeah, I mean, Arsenal have to win because
We have
if they
to.
don't win, City go. It's 1 point, isn't it, or something like that?
Yeah.
1 point, I believe.
And
Then
if we
Arsenal
draw, it'll be 2 points.
Yeah, and then Arsenal drop more points next weekend against Chelsea. All of a sudden, City are top of the table and it's game over. So, yeah. Arsenal need to try and keep the lead as much as they can for now.
To be honest, if they have like 3 bad weeks, three bad games in a row, which is possible, they could be third. They could be third by the.
If I was City, I'd be licking my lips right now. I mean, look at Arsenal's one as well.
Yeah, the Blue Sharks are circling.
Mm.
They are.
Oh yeah.
They never went. That's the thing.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I was saying. I am definitely going to be watching the North London derby and keeping my eyes on Arsenal. I'm definitely keeping my eyes on that game. That's for sure.
I'm not watching that game. Well, no, I will be watching that game, but I'll be half asleep with that game because I know that game's going to be boring as hell. That's pragmatic FC versus pragmatic FC.
Yeah.
No attackers.
I'm going to have to put a parental advisory warning on the stream.
Everybody needs to get their coffees, their teas, their Red Bulls, whatever you need to stay awake for that game because that game's going to be a snooze fest. I know for a fact there is no attackers on the pitch.
I got myself a bottle of Coke just in case.
No, you need the real thing for that game. I'm gonna lie.
Yeah.
1 sniff, 2 sniff for that game. Oh, that is dead. Imagine Richarlison and Tell for Tottenham, and then you got Marino on the attack for Arsenal.
Yeah, Marino and Norgard. Amazing.
When was the last time Spurs? When was the last time Spurs won at the Emirates against Arsenal? Must have been ages.
I'm not actually sure.
Let me check.
It must have been years ago now. I mean,
Yeah,
they have the odd good
I
result.
don't think they won there.
They don't. They have the odd good result against them at their ground, but you know, Arsenal usually stop them up at their place as well.
Yeah. All right, History Channel. Let's see what happened.
Oh yeah, Prophet. By the way, I think I remember the last time Spurs beat Arsenal at the Emirates. I think was around.
I think it might be 2014, 2015. Yeah, 2015. What I'm seeing here.
Yeah, 2014, 2015. Yeah, correct.
Yeah, because most of their wins, isn't their shithole. That's where most of their wins is from their shithole.
Yeah. Except for like in cup games, they beat you in a cup game, I think.
Yeah, they beat them in the cup in 2018, I think, was it, when Dele Alli scored? That's the last time I remember them winning, yeah.
I think there's a more recent one in the cup. Possibly.
Nah, they've beaten Arsenal at the Tottenham ground a couple of times, but even then, they've only beaten them twice or something like that. Usually Arsenal in there as well, so it's a really one-sided rivalry.
I think the last time they beat us at their shit was my birthday in 2022. Yeah. So that was a lot of fun. That was my 30th.
Yeah, that's a horrible way to spend a day.
Yeah, that's peak.
That is peak.
No, I was all excited because it actually got moved from January to my birthday. I thought, oh, sweet, North London derby for my birthday. And then, no, she just stayed at home.
Yeah, it's been a long while. The thing is, for me, I think Arsenal should win this game. I think they need to win this game more than anything.
The thing is, I feel like Spurs, they never turn up against Arsenal either. Usually, I mean, they usually
don't turn up.
You know, this is the highest scoring.
That's the problem with them, Prophet.
You know, this is the highest scoring derby in the league.
Literally.
You know, this game is the highest scoring game in the league. It is the highest scoring game in the league, Arsenal Tottenham.
Yeah.
And just looking here, there are some crazy results. I mean, a lot of these I do obviously remember, like especially 4-4 back in years ago. And David Bentley scored from a stupid distance with a volley.
What? Yeah. Kabul and Bale were playing the last time Spurs won at Emirates.
Yeah, that's
Modric, Jermaine Genius.
Oh, Genius
was at the back. Yeah.
Jermaine Defoe. Oh my. Oh, Jermaine Defoe, man.
Genius. Pavlyuchenko, Van der Vaart, Lennon, Hutton, Asako.
He was good. Van der Vaart, he was good, I have to admit.
Yeah, Van der Vaart was quality. But yeah, it's been a long time. It's been a long time.
Team.
Yeah. Spurs concede 2. I predict own goal. First 5 minutes, Spurs are going to get smacked.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's what I think we need to do. We need to score early. We need to hit them quick. Score early and set the tone for the game. Like, you're here to lose. Get used to it.
I mean, they are used to losing, to be fair, aren't they? It's Tottenham.
Yeah.
I mean, I know they won the Europa League, fair play, but other than that, you know, they got to be the only club to win the Europa League and still, you know, be called the Butlers.
Even a blind pig finds a truffle every now and then, doesn't it?
You know, Aryan, the one thing that irritates me about them, cocktail on a ball, Nando's FC is what I call them, is that when it's us against them man turn up, which is like, why is it that you turn up against us and you can't and you get smacked by Arsenal? Why?
Even Chelsea as well. They get slapped up against Chelsea home and away. I mean, they turn up against Liverpool every now and then, but you know, we usually beat them as well pretty easily. The only team that they do well against is us, United and City, the 2 Manchester clubs. Other than that, they get slapped up against the rest of the big 6.
Yeah, it's 3 Point Lane when it comes. Well, it's 3 Point Lane, 3 point collectors against them when it comes to London.
White Hart Shame.
Yeah,
White Hart Shame.
Yeah, but as a hater, I would like a draw. Obviously, it's anybody but Arsenal for me. But Arsenal should win. Arsenal should end up winning.
Yeah.
Tottenham just have too many injuries. They just have too many players out.
I think the Chelsea game will be a lot harder for Arsenal.
Yeah.
We got Bayern before Chelsea.
Yeah. Bayern, well, that's the thing. We have Barca, you have Bayern, so midweek fixtures are going to be difficult.
That's not on the same night, is it? Barcelona, Arsenal, and Chelsea, Barcelona. That they can't
would not be. They keep doing that this season. I would not be surprised. Let me have a look. Wednesday's Arsenal, Bayern,
and we're on Tuesday.
Oh, that's
surprising. Because they've been doing that all season. This time.
Yeah, that's not too bad actually. There's good games on both days. PSG Tottenham Oh, Tottenham have PSG.
Oh, yeah, PSG are going to slap them.
Oh, they're getting ripped apart.
They're getting
They are getting ripped
Is that
apart.
at Tottenham or is that Paris?
That's Paris.
Yeah, they're getting.
Ooh,
they're
even
getting-
better.
Oh,
Even
the
better.
part de France. Oh my god.
There's some good games that next week. Ajax Benfica, Marseille Newcastle as well. You have Atletico versus Inter Milan. To be honest,
Mm.
Liverpool have it easy. They got PSV. That's beat down
Yeah,
settings.
you think it's easy, but
And
you never know.
Dortmund Villarreal
yeah,
should be a good one.
Yeah, that should be
oh
fun.
yeah, and in the Champions League, we got Leverkusen.
That should be an easy win for City. Leverkusen, they're not that great nowadays.
Mm.
Nah,
Yeah.
they ain't. I'm
Just
telling
looking
you,
at it, well,
Aryan, I'm telling you, ever since Xabi Alonso left that club, no, I'm telling you, since Xabi Alonso left Leverkusen have been dog shit.
oh, that's actually. Have you seen the games on Wednesday night? Sorry to interrupt, AK. There was actually some really good games on that night. Liverpool PSV, Atletico Inter, PSG versus Scumbags, Arsenal Bayern.
Yeah. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll talk about that next week, Tuesday, before the games. Or actually after the games, actually. Well, by the time we're back, we'll be back on Thursday, then on next Tuesday for this show. There's gonna be a lot of things happening by then. See, Chelsea would have played twice, Arsenal, Tottenham would have happened. But yeah. We'll wait for him to come back. But is there anything else you guys want to say before we close for the evening? Any last words?
No, I pretty much said it all. Just Arsenal better win on Sunday.
AK, any
And,
last words?
Yeah, I will therefore be keeping an eye on the Arsenal game. To see if Arsenal do get a point, or they somehow bottle it and drop all 3 points, which obviously I'm gonna be looking at. No offense, Vigilante, but like, look,
Yeah.
it's no offense, Vigilante. It's not against you, but I'm saying it's like, see, the only reason why I'm gonna be hate watching Arsenal is that pathetic excuse of a fan base, AFTV.
Mm.
Yeah, my fan base is the worst, to be honest. We are the loudest
Yeah.
online. It gets bad being an Arsenal fan. It really does. It gets depressing.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah, sorry, King. One last thing before I let before I let Arden speak his thing. Yeah, Saturday. I know. Therefore, must win. But I am more confident that we are gonna get the 3 points on Saturday and go up a point behind Arsenal and catch up to them. I am I I'm confident about that. Nothing else to say. So yeah, Aryan, you may.
yeah. Last words.
Nah, nothing much. Just usual Liverpool related news coming up on the channel. I will start previewing while looking to the Forest game on Saturday after that. In a couple of days, but yeah, for now it's just news related videos. Nothing much.
Nice. Go subscribe to everyone here. All the channels will be in the description. I tried to put it on the title, but it made it too long, so it's all in the description. Go on the description, click on the channel, subscribe, follow them, do what you need to do. They all got good content. AK will have content out soon for Man City, hopefully soon, very soon. Obviously, Liverpool profit everything Liverpool you need, and Vigilante not only does he does Arsenal, but he does Vibez, and on his other channel he also does some rugby as well. I'm there for the rugby.
Oh yeah, and Ashes this week, King.
Oh yeah, definitely. We'll be doing some Ashes content as well. But big up everyone inside. Big up AJ, your favorites moderator. Big up Joshy J for the raid. Big up Ryan G. Mr. Wolves. Big up Gavin. Big up Michael Chelsea CFC. Who else? Big up BBK Sports. Big up Iron Disciple. I might big up AFC always.
Yeah, big up
Big up
everyone.
Suge.
Huge.
Anyone else am I missing? Big up Jen Will Bolandres, new name. I haven't seen him before. And yeah, that's it. That's it. But this has been Full-Time Vibes. Return to the Prem. Big weekend ahead. North London Derby, City, Newcastle, Liverpool and Chelsea need to win their games, especially Liverpool. You know, a lot of things going to happen. But yeah, man. Not much else to say, but big up to everyone inside. And yeah, play the outro, player.